Well, good afternoon and welcome to my channel. There is no place like your home era. I'm Lisa and it's always good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching what I've come up with for my home on a dime. So I would say that I have always loved having a home, loved my home, decorating it, caring for it, maintaining it, and also primarily enjoying my home with how I've put things together. And in the past, I'd say 10 years or so, I have really just gotten into thrifting my home, whether it's inside, whether it's on my porch, whether it's out in my yard, including my flowers and plants. I feel that the sustainability of repurposed items truly reflects how I want to live my life and live in my home. So that's what my channel is about. And just want to encourage you that you may find the wonkiest treasure at the thrift store, or you may have something. You may have something from a relative, a grandparent, or you were gifted or inherited something that you're just quite not sure what to do with, but maybe you really don't want to let it go. So I encourage you to try all kinds of things in repurposing many items, whether they are already in your possession or you're out treasure hunting at the thrift stores, the flea markets, church bazaars, even curb alerts. And you too can make a unique, creative, and honestly, a conversation-filled home for anybody that comes by. So I will show you this right now quickly. A friend of mine had no extra room. I'm going to walk up these steps backward for the champagne flutes from her daughter's wedding. Nobody wanted them at this point. So I said I will take them. And what I did then, let me get all the way back here, is I added them on to that thrifted plate rack. You can see I've got that mounted on the ceiling, and I added those champagne flutes with the little silver punch cups, and then have my globe as the centerpiece. So maybe that's not your style, but I truly love art. I love to use things in very different ways, and just want to encourage you that if you consider doing the same, why not? The sky's the limit. And while I was away this past week, we had quite a bit of rain, which I was truly not aware of. But what the rain did for my gardens is just absolutely beautiful. And I'd like to show you that cardboard garden yet one more time. I think it has reached its peak overall with the blooms and the blossoms from the rain. And I certainly got a lot of weeds, which you can see here. This came up out of nowhere. And I don't know if that's going to be a flower at the top or it's just continuing to grow. So I'm going to keep an eye on that and may yank it out, or I may just let it go at this point. But starting with my begonias, I am just tickled by how beautiful they are. They are lush and full, and the ivy just really started to come out in this basket here. And that was quite a nice surprise coming home last night. It was a little bit later, but I got out first thing this morning to check everything out. So let me show you my where my garden is, the cardboard garden right now. And I've got the zinnia, I've got the wildflowers, my Russian sage has just done so well. I had to tie that up because it's just really so top heavy, it was falling over, but that really came along beautifully. And my zinnia And I still see they're just beginning. So I'm going to get a beautiful array of color there. And then my little plant here, the flower, those are coming through. And again, I've forgotten the name of that, but I'm going to be doing a lot of weeding and cleaning things up just in this week that I was gone. And then the beautiful daisies. Now these are annuals, so they will die out at the end of this season. But everything else I have here overall is a perennial. My lantana, if you can see, when I first replanted this, there weren't any blossoms, but with the rain and then getting more sun, they will just fully come out. And more zinnia. And these daisies, this is a perennial, so that will be here next year. But all of these came through, and looks like my strawberry plant is trying to revive itself until one of the local animals comes along to pick at those. But again, as I said, when I got to see everything this morning, how lush and green, and these cone flowers are, you know, they've seen better days, but overall everything has just really just so lush and green and just beautiful. And I've got a gardenia bloom here and another one there. So I'm going to have to get this fertilized properly. There's something lacking. There's a nutrient lacking. I was reading about that I need something that's going to make the soil a little more acidic in order for those blooms to really take off. So as always, you know, there is no place like your home, and I've always felt that way, and now there's no place like your home era. So as always, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. I've just thoroughly enjoyed my own journey. I want to share it with you, and there's just always a little bit of everything. So grateful to be back home. When I pulled up last night, I just said, there is no place like my home. As always, I'll see you next time. Take care, leave your comments, share, and together, let's thrift our way to greatness. I'll see you next time.